Yo. Y'all get up in here. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the deal. And y'all know who it is. And if you didn't know who it is, this is Word of Mouth TV, the motherfucking channel that you should be subscribed to by now. We definitely in the building. We in the mix. So, with that being said, break yourself for the likes, meaning hit the like button, do what you got to do. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button, comment, engage, all the above. You know what I'm saying? I'm the host, Golden Boy, and I'm here to do some journalistic because I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist, so I gotta do my journalistic duties. You know what I'm saying? And as you already know, my famous quote is "Showing love is free." So get to showing it. You know what I mean? It don't cost you a penny. So with that being said, right, we're here today because I was scrolling my timeline and I got to cover the stuff that's viral and that's what's going on out there. And I seen the Tekashi 6ix9ine story, right? So I was like, damn, I guess I'm gonna have to report on one of the world's most famous rats, right? Have you ever thought about that? That nigga is a legendary. I hate to even use the word legendary, like, because legendary means like boss type. You did some amazing, phenomenal shit, whether it's legal or illegal. But he's definitely, I don't know how no other way to put it. He definitely a legendary rat, right? Shit, he like, let me see. As far as rats that's known, like mainstream that's out there in the world, like he might be top five, maybe top three. You know what I'm saying? The nigga put a whole gang away. He got a whole gang indicted, and a lot of them guys are still serving out their prison time while he's running around here with clown colored hair. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? The story of today is this fool gets caught lacking once again, because this is not his first time getting caught lacking. You know what I'm saying? And it's a very disturbing situation because his mother was involved. You know what I'm saying? And like we all love our mothers and shit. And I look at him side eye because I'm like, you little rat bastard. You know what you got going on out in this world. You know what you did. And you know that, eventually you might have to pay that price for what you did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing it on upon that nigga because I don't got nothing to do with it. I don't want to see nothing happen to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want that karma on me. But nigga, you know what you did. And with that being said, like, you're jeopardizing your mother and shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't make no sense. You feel me? So I'm gonna get into the situation basically about him getting caught lacking again. So, if you're not familiar with what's going on, some goons, some armed goons, ran up in his crib, right? And I'm like, damn, this nigga was lacking like that. You know what I mean? This nigga always constantly showing money. And I had just seen right now before I even hit the record button to motherfucking do this story that this fool already made a response video to the robbers robbing his shit. And this fool was jumping out of a Rolls Royce and shit with stacks of cash on him, popping his shit, whatever. Like, I'm like, damn, what is there to pop? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you got caught slipping, now you're popping your shit. Like, it's like you're antagonizing the motherfuckers that ran up in your shit, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like, you just don't stop. And it makes me think of like a situation where it's like, you showing all this stuff, you flexing, you popping it, you know what I'm saying? But you can't even hold your own ground. You can't even protect the shit that you got. Like, why floss it? You know what I'm saying? If you can't hold your own as a man and, keep motherfuckers up off you if they come up on you, right? So I don't understand why he flexes and does all that. It makes, kind of think of a situation where like, it's 9 wolves and 1 sheep around. Now you're surrounded by wolves. You're a sheep, and you keep showing all this shit in front of wolves, and they know you pussy, and they know you soft. What you think them wolves gonna do? Don't mind me, y'all. Yes, you know what I'm saying. Breaking down this tree, I'm supposed to be stopping, man. It's easier said than done. But yeah, we finna roll up and get my mind right. So yeah, this nigga yeah, this fool gets caught slipping. They run up in his pad, you know what I'm saying? And from what I see on the footage and shit, they ransacking his house, and one of the goons is standing there with his mom. It don't look like he's harming her. He's just standing there, making sure, I guess, she doesn't call the police. You know how it goes when motherfuckers is running up in your pad or whatever. I'm so happy they didn't injure or assault his mother, you know what I mean? Because that would have been all the way foul. And it baffles me to be like, damn, nigga, you're a rat. You know what I'm saying? You're a tagged rat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows you're a rat. So with that being said, like, why you ain't taking the precautions to move the right way out here? You feel me? You constantly showing that cash. So why don't you have security that's on point? This nigga been doing interviews at his house that just got robbed. He been streaming. He been letting motherfuckers come and go, see the layout. He be showing his crib, which is a nice crib. I guess he out there in Miami. Showing the crib, showing the whole layout, all on social media, flexing it, putting all the motherfuckers' face. So if you was a goon, all you gotta do is just follow his page and study with the shit that he posts. You know what I mean? You can kind of get the layout of the crib. You know what I'm saying? So when you run up in the crib, you know everything is at because it's food and posted it on social media, right? Right. So yeah, why you don't have cameras? Why you don't have security? Why you don't have this? Why you don't have that? You just like up in there naked, slipping like that to motherfuckers to run up in there and shit. Like it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Now they got your mother hemmed up. You wasn't even at the house at the time. Your mother was there and the little dog was there, and I was tripping because the dog ain't doing no barking, it's going crazy. So I'm in my mind, I'm like, shit, maybe the dogs know the robbers, you know what I'm saying, or familiar with the robbers, or familiar with they scent because the dog ain't going crazy. So it might be a situation where some niggas around him or some people that know him might rob him, you know, because he's just a victim at this point. Every time I see a situation with him, he's always the victim, and then he goes back on the internet popping it with his loud mouth and like he did something or whatever, like he's untouchable, and people keep showing him that he can be touched. You know what I mean? Bro, definitely need to tighten up his security. I mean, you're a federal informant. Why don't you just tap in with the feds and tell them you need some guys to protect you, because you can't protect your house, you can't protect your mama, you can't protect yourself, you can't protect your jewelry, cars, nothing. You can't protect nothing, right? So you definitely need some, or maybe tap back in with Treyway. Maybe they'll be willing to forgive you for snitching on their whole goddamn gang. And ask them if they can send a couple guys over there that can stand on the doorpost with some guns so you can pop your shit safely, you know what I mean, the safety of your own home. Because your own home is not even your own home. Motherfuckers, the goons, they feel like it's their home and shit. So yeah, step your motherfucking security up, you damn rat. Like, what are you doing, man? Start using your brain. That's why you got one. It's for you to use and shit. And stop putting your family and your mother and everybody in jeopardy with that motherfucking rat jacket that you got on you. And you got this rat jacket on you. So anybody and everybody, you know what I'm saying, they see you out and about. Anybody might test your energy. You might want to test your gangster because it's a known fact that you a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking snitches don't get no love. Pardon me, let me change that. Snitches do get love in 2025. They got love in 2024. They got love in 2023. They got, the streets is in shambles. And I can go on and on and on and on. So right, you know what I mean? As you can see, you know, in this day and age, if you a snitch, you're not really doing too bad because people endorse you. People will still slang to you. People will still do business with you. People will still acknowledge you. People will still shake your hand, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's actually disgusting out there. It's actually it's a great time to find a trade, get a job, or find an occupation because the streets ain't even playing by the street rules. It's an all out, it's a every man for himself game. It's no integrity, it's no loyalty. Niggas is doing any and everything. Like, it's just disgusting. You know what I mean? You know, from my point of view as an ex street guy and shit, from what I see, it's at an all time low. So with that being said, yeah, man, Tekashi, like, do what need to be done. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, honestly, to be real with you, I don't want to see you get knocked down. I don't want to see nothing happen to your rat ass or your family members or your mother, whatever. Me personally, I don't want to see it. Like, it's just, it'll be disturbing. So tighten your game up, man. Really, I want you to tighten your game up because, you know, I don't want to see your mother in that position no more. That's sad as hell. Like, to see that lady shaking and trembling with these damn armed goons running through your house and shit, just doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And then you make a video popping it. Make sure your mom good, man. Relocate. Get up out that spot. You ain't safe there. You feel me? Do what you need to do. And to the robbers, y'all must be down bad. Y'all crazy. Y'all gonna run up in the house of a snitch? Like, niggas is robbing snitches? I'm not mad at that, but if the nigga's a known snitch, what you think he gonna do? Like, he's definitely gonna corroborate on y'all. He gonna find out who did it, and he will take the stand, and he will make sure you get convicted, and he will make sure to clown you after you get convicted. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't finna take it to the streets. So if you running up in a motherfucking pad of a nigga that's a federal informant, you crazy as hell, man. You're crazy. You know what I mean? He already probably tapped in with the feds and was like, I need help to find these guys that robbed my pad. So, I mean, arrest probably should be made probably here within a week or the next week or pretty soon because that was just stupid. And I don't even think they got anything. You know what I mean? It's not like the guy gonna probably keep the shit in the house. So most likely that was a dry run. They did all that for nothing. And now they gonna probably be looking at prison time. You gotta use your brain out here, man. Logically think before you do something. And that's just free game from the golden boy. So yeah, I just wanted to drop my 2 cents on that, you know what I mean, get my journalistic on, and you know what I'm saying, and every topic that I see or anything that's going viral, I'm going to be covering on this motherfucking channel. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, do all that stuff you need to do. Share my stuff and all that. Show love. It don't cost you nothing. Golden Boy out.